Good morning, guys, and welcome to Velvet Hammer Fitness here on Patreon. Well, today we have your very first Patron's Choice of 2021, and it is going to be a lot of fun and super efficient. You all had a tie between this full body strength in under 1 hour and a kettlebell crusher, so I chose for January the full body strength in under an hour because we are crushing this new year and some new goals. We want to have a nice, efficient Patron's Choice workout to help us get that started. So, what you'll need for this workout is your dumbbells, of course. You'll need your can-do attitude strapped right on, full body can-do attitude. You'll need some water. I am going to elevate my heels for a few moves on a weight plate. You don't need a weight plate. You could elevate your heels on some hex dumbbells, some phone books, if anyone still has phone books, some kind of a thick book that is sturdy and won't move on you. But you can absolutely do this move right on the ground as well. I'm also going to use my kettlebell for a few single leg deadlift moves, but you can use weights for that too. So really all you need is your dumbbells, your water, and your can-do attitude. But some of that extra equipment is just optional and makes it fun. So when you have everything ready for this January Patron's Choice workout in a full hour of full body strength, I'll see you right back here for your warm-up. Alright guys, let's get your Patron's Choice started with a very good warm-up. Hopefully my iPad will last. My kids have been having a little fun with it again. It has 1%. It is plugged in, but we'll see. It may die right in the middle of our warm-up, and I may have to come back to this workout when it's charged. The adventures of having children. I am just warming up my shoulders and my chest by bringing my arms right across the center line of my body. Let's switch directions. Kind of wakes up your thinker and your arms by having to switch directions and coordinate this movement. Alright, let's do one more each side. 1, 1. Now we're going to open up the chest, push the palms forward and back. I guess we're always pushing them back, but we're rotating the shoulders. Do one more. Good. Okay, let's walk down into some push-ups. We're starting this workout with our upper bodies. So let's get that warmed up first. And you reach nice and high with those push-ups. Getting the shoulders and the chest ready. Let's do one more here. Remember to have those elbows tracking back. Lower the chest. Look about 6 inches in front of you. Alright, take a very light weight. And let's warm up some curls. Forget to breathe. Do one more each side. Good. Take one weight. We're going to warm up our triceps a little bit. Hold the east-west end of your dumbbell and lower it. Make sure that your elbows are in nice and close so that you can't even see them, and we focus right on our triceps. Do one more. Excellent. Keep that weight, hold it up front, and let's warm up some squats. Practice Keeping a big chest. Looking where the ceiling meets the wall. Lowering those hips. Shifting your weight back so that your weight is in your heels. Give me a good squat. Good. Lower that weight. We're going to do some deadlift warm-ups. Remember, with these, we are really focusing on hitting at the hips. Try to keep your back nice and flat. Very good. All right. We're going to do a few more lateral movements for that lower body. We're going to start on one side with some Cossack squats. You don't have to go low into a Cossack squat. You can always just stick to a side lunge. Switch sides. Not sure why I decided to do that crazy whisper voice when I said switch sides, but you're welcome. And go lower as you feel ready. Do one more. Good. All right, shake everything out. If you need more of a warm-up, if you don't feel quite ready, absolutely take it. A lot of times in the winter time, we're extra cold, so our muscles need a little extra care. That's why I added that extra part on the end. But if you need more, take it. If you don't, get a quick drink and I'll meet you back here for our workout. All right, guys, I hope you're ready for some full body strength fun because it's coming right at you. We're starting off with our biceps. So we're going to do 30-10 intervals. We're going to do a full circuit of bicep moves 2 times. You may find that you have to drop weight or even start with a lower weight to get through all these moves because they're very bicep focused. We'll get very little rest. So we're starting off with a kneeling curl. It's sort of like a concentration curl, but we're kneeling. So we're just going to look at that arm, just like our brothers and all the meatheads that love to look at their muscles as they pump. But that's going to be us right now, okay? Kneeling curl on the left, I'm using 20 pounds. And here we go, okay? You're going to kneel here. If your mat is thin, you could always just do a regular concentration curl here or roll it up, okay? Look at that bicep as you go. Almost there. Good. All right. The next move, I am going to absolutely drop my weights for. It's a static hold hammer curl. So I'm going to static hold with one arm. I'm going to hammer curl with the other. Then we're going to hit that kneeling curl on the right. Trying to be efficient, so we're resting very little, and we are really intensely working on one muscle group at a time. Oh, 3, 2, really squeeze, keep those elbows in, and 1, good job. All right, we're getting that kneeling curl on the right. Here we go. Keep the core nice and tight. That's no easy win after you have just stabilized or static held that arm. Good. All right, up we go. Static hold, hammer curl on the right. We're holding that left at 90. We're pumping the right. This makes 30 seconds seem like a really long time, doesn't it? Now I'm kind of hoping my iPad does run out so I can get a break. It's holding strong at 1% though. Bless its heart. 3, 2, hold steady, tighten that core. 1, good job. All right, shake them out for 10 seconds. We're doing alternating cross-body curls. There we go. This is just reinforcing all that bicep fun and also working a different head of the bicep. Remember how tough you are when life and workouts get tough. 5 seconds. You got this. Very good. All right, I think for this round, I'm going to do 15 for everything so that I don't compromise my form. Here we go. Kneeling, curl. Lower slowly. With all of these bicep moves, the eccentric phase is where the magic happens, so that lengthening phase, we get a nice slow negative movement there. We're going to make more of those little tears that with proper rest, nutrition, and hydration turn into some beautiful muscles. All right, static hold, hammer curl. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. It's burning already. And we're a good 3 seconds in. It's our second round of this, and we're going to go right into some nice tricep moves. I'm always getting a phone call during our workouts anymore. Almost there. Good. Kneeling curl on the right. I'm going to go ahead and, I don't even need to decline that phone call. It declined itself. It knew we were hard at work. Okay, here we go. Kneeling curl. Look at that muscle. Think about your biceps as they work. Sometimes when we're crushing new goals, we get a little hard on ourselves. We get these New Year's resolutions and we forget about all the progress we've already made because we want something new. But I want you to remember not to discount the progress you've already made or how far you've come or just what it's even taken you to make a new goal, okay? Be happy with where you are. Comparison is the thief of joy. So if we can't be joyfully challenging our bodies, we need to change something. I fall into that pattern too. I'll follow somebody new on Instagram and they'll be gorgeously tan or have had some work done. And I'll be like, man, Mackenzie, you're not doing something right. But then I'm like, you know what? You're being you and you're joyfully challenging your body every day and you're consistently showing up. And that is absolutely the goal, okay? The goal of goals. Here we go. And you're modeling healthy behavior for your children. That's huge. Or for your family members if you don't have children, or for your friends, okay? So there are many goals that you're crushing you may not even be giving yourself credit for. So think about those. Three, two, one. Oh, very good. All right, take a quick drink, regroup, and we'll go into some tricep moves. Whew. Shake it all out. When we first got started, you guys got to see my total coffee habit vice, my huge cup over there with my big green straw because I only want the back of my teeth to be stained. I don't want the front of them to be stained, so I drink my coffee with a straw, which is totally weird. But anyway, we're going into triceps, same format, 30-10 intervals, 2 times for the circuit. We're doing yoga push-ups first, okay? And then we're going to do some skull crushers. I will be using 15s or 12s for the skull crushers. Kickbacks, we'll be doing alternating. Then we're going to do some M presses. That's what I call them because your arms make an M as you work on those triceps. And then we're going to be doing alternating single arm lay down push-ups, which you can do on knees or toes, okay? Let's cross that bridge when we get to it. We have 10 seconds before we get started. You can do these yoga push-ups on your knees as well, okay? We want our arms really close to our sides, okay? You're going to lower the nose, lower the hips, okay? Lower the nose, lower the hips. You hear that baby sneeze in the background? That's my little guy. So he had the basketball game, and he kept touching his eyes. And I thought, this isn't going to be good. And it wasn't. That very night, he caught pink eye. So he's been at home with me, isolated from his brothers and sisters who are with his father. So we've got skull crushers next. I'm going to start with 15. If we have to go down, we have to go down. Okay, here we go. So skull crushers. Our elbows stay stationary. We only lower our hands and those weights. Just moving from the elbow down. We have about 15 seconds left. Really push. Tighten that core. 2, 1. Don't worry about how many reps you get in. Get good quality reps in, alright? We're going to do kickbacks next. Whew, how you feeling? Here we go. So nice chair pose. Elbows up, kick back. Our triceps are getting a lot of attention, so if you need to lower your weight because they're just shaking or they're not doing what you'd like with good form, good, excellent. All right. M presses. Next, so basically you are coming up like this, but we're on the ground, okay? So palms facing out. Lowering those weights to the chest. You can do this one arm at a time if this is weird for you to coordinate. Awesome job. Very good. All right. Alternating single arm lay down push-ups. These can be done on knees or toes. I'll do a couple on my knees for you. So you're going here. Arm is very close to the body. Okay. You're pushing up. Good, you can just do regular tricep push-ups there too. Alright, unfortunately we're back to the top, but that does mean that we just have one more round here. So we're doing our yoga push-ups, okay? Arms close to the side, lower the nose, lower the hips. You're halfway there. Almost there. Oh, nice. Stretch it out. All right, we have skull crushers next. Try not to actually crush your skull. Grab those weights and lower get the giggles when I'm in lots of pain. So I think that's on its way. 5 seconds. Good. All right. We have those nope, we don't. We have kickbacks next. I'm going to go ahead and go down to my 12s so I can make sure I keep that elbow up. Do not discount the importance of a tight core here. Awesome work. Good. Now we're down to those M presses again. I'm impressed we've come this far. Sorry, you knew I was going to do it. So again, you can do them one at a time, or you can take them both down. Feel this on the outside of your tricep. Having fun yet? Boom, good job. All right, alternating single arm lay down push-ups, and then we'll start working on our backs. Here we go. Arm close to the side, and switch. Quality reps here, tight core. You're halfway there. 4, and 1. Good. Awesome job. You made it through another circuit. All right, we're going into back work next. So we're going to do a lat sweep, which is basically resting your arm, keeping your palm of your working hand backwards, and slowly pushing back and lowering that weight back down. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are really squeezing and going slowly when you're going through that range of motion, and just try to live through it, okay? We're going to follow that up with a fly on that same side. Then we're going to do a lat sweep on the other side, fly on that side, and then we're going to do renegade rows. So I'm going to grab 2 20s for the renegade rows. Other than that, I will be using my 15s, and I may have to go down to 12s. You just never know, okay? So let's start these on the left, the lat sweeps that is, and you have 10 seconds. So if you want to hold on to something a little bit higher, I'm kind of having to lean down a lot, but you could hang on to the arm of your couch or a chair, okay? Here we go. Sweep it. So this is different than a tricep press back, because those, we aren't letting ourselves come back in front of that hip. You could also do this hammer style if you need to. Squeeze that lat on the way back and down, okay? I think I'm going to do my hammer style because I keep hitting myself in the behind. All right, flies, same arm, working the rear delts here. Try to keep that chest facing the ground. Try not to swing. It'll take everything you've got not to do that. Try to slow lower down. Good. Same thing, other side. I'm just going to start mine out hammer style. on those rear delts. Almost there. You got this, 5 seconds. Good, all right. Rear delt fly on that same arm. 4, 3, 2, 1. You'll have one arm. Feels a little stronger. So when you think about this movement, think about every rear of that shoulder muscle you have working together to make this happen. Very good. All right, renegade rows are next. So we're coming down to our mat in a nice plank position. We're pulling those weights back up to our hips, okay? Here we go. Probably should have done 25s here, but as my back is already fatigued, this will probably be just fine by the time we get to the end of our 2 rounds. Good. Back at the beginning. Lat sweep on the left. Good times. Here we go. 10 seconds to go. Good. All right. We have a fly. I'm going to go down to my 12 for that. Make sure I don't swing. You want a slight bend in that arm, but we don't want it to be like a row, okay? Three, 2, 1. Woo, good times. All right, same thing other side. Lat sweep first. How are you guys feeling? I'm feeling sweaty and tired, which is good. That's just what we want. You can also rest your hand just on your knee. Breathe at the top. Think about your lats. Lats are the muscles. Help us with just about everything, but they also give us the illusion of a smaller waist. I know I've said that 9,000 times if you've been with me very long, but I think it bears repeating. It begs repeating. There we go. By the time you get here, those lats are really tired. The rear delts are really tired. Almost there. Good. Renegade rows for the last time. You can sit still here. I'm still living right beside Daytona Motor Speedway. At least it sounds like that. All right, renegade rows. But whatever your challenge, whether it's living in an inefficient space, or it's feelings of doubt or sadness, or it's just a lot of stuff going on in your life, or it's waiting out an injury, whatever it is, you can still progress toward your goal and make those next right choices, okay? All right, we got through the back section. Now we're going to shoulders, which are going to be equally fun. I'm going to wipe off my face here. All right, they are going to be equally fun. They're going to be equally challenging. We are going to start with Arnold's, okay? I'm going to use 20s for those. They're going to do around the world. I'll use 12s for those. We're going to do bent over front raises. So you can use one weight for this and raise just right here. You're going to feel that in places that you didn't know you had. We're going to do alternating lateral raises. I'll probably use 12s for that. And then we're going to lay on the ground and do what I call a Mr. T, okay? You're going to lay on your stomach. You're going to raise those arms just like this. We're going to keep our thumbs down just to get that rear delt action going, okay? Or you can alternate each time, palms facing and palms behind, okay? I'm going to leave that up to you. You have 10 seconds. You can do these Arnold's seated or standing. I'm going to do mine seated so that it's a little harder for me. You can't really use any body momentum or strength to get them done. I want you to tighten your core here. We are rotating the palms from toward us to away from us. Try not to shrug those shoulders. Give a nice, strong stack to that joint angle. 2, 1, good. All right, around the world. Our palms are facing out the entire time. Okay, here we go. Take them up, take them down. Up and down. You want to slowly control the movements on the way down. Oh yeah. 2, 1. Very good. All right. Bent over front raises. I'm going to use just one 15-pound dumbbell. Okay. We're down in the chair pose. We're lifting here. Okay. Sometimes I hear snaps, crackles, and pops when I do this. If you have any pain in doing this at all, modify. Do something else. Okay? Try to keep that spine straight. 2, 1. Very good. Ooh, that burns. Nice. Okay, now we're going to do alternating lateral raises. And then we'll do our thumbs down Mr. T's. Okay? So, we're just bringing them up shoulder level. Keeping a tight core. I know you want to slump over because you're tired. I do too. We're going to stay up for each other. I have a hair that is itching my cheek so bad I'm about to crawl out of my skin. So I'm really glad that this interval is almost over. Good. All right. Whew. Get out of there. All right, now we're going to do our lying thumbs down Mr. T's. And I hope to goodness you can see me, okay? So we're going to come here, laying down. I'm going to keep my thumbs down and lift. You can also change the position of your hands, okay? You can do palms forward, palms back, thumbs up, thumbs down, okay? Just a little burnout for those shoulders. Good. Whew. All right, we are back to the beginning. We've got our Arnold's to do. I'm going to do mine seated. Are you ready? Ready or not, here it comes. We've got a chest circuit after this. I think a piece of deodorant just fell on my leg. So now I have a big deodorant spot, but a great snowy thigh now. Whew. Almost there. Slow them down on the way down. 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right. See if we can take care of that deodorant situation. All right. I don't know if people just cut out their bloopers on YouTube or if I just have a significantly greater amount of bloopers than they do, but I feel like something wacky is always happening to me. Oh yeah. So here's a little tip. If you feel like you're starting to arch your back, step your foot back and down. Good. All right. Now we've got our bent over front raises, and then we've got lateral raises. Nice chair pose. I want you to feel this in your anterior or your front delt and your rear delt. 10 to go. Chest is coming up. So enjoy those shoulders while you can. Good. Excellent. Alternating lateral raises. Take your weight down if you need to. Okay. Here we go. And we got our Mr. T's next. I kind of like changing the position of my thumb. So instead of just all thumbs down, I think I'm going to switcheroo my thumbs back and forth for this round. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Okay. There's that piece of deodorant. It's just following me everywhere. Here we go. Mr. T or Mrs. T. Squeeze every time you push those arms up. 15 to go. I'm elevating my chest so I can do a little lower back work too. 2, 1. Very good, guys. Whew. We got chest next. Grab a quick drink. Yep, take the lid off first. Still, same 30-10 intervals. We're doing them 2 times. We have a single arm chest press on the left, a chest fly on the left. We have all of that same thing on the right. Single arm chest press right and chest fly left. And then we have 1.5 chest presses, okay? So I'm going to grab a 30-pound for my single arm chest press work. For my flies, I'll probably be using 15. I'm going to go ahead and I may do those 1.5 chest presses with 20 pounds per hand, just because I imagine I might be a little fatigued by then, but we'll see. So you have 10 seconds. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Try to be present in the interval you're doing right now. Don't worry as much about your weight choices for later, okay? We have our left arm to do first. Down slowly and carefully. And here we go. You can keep that other arm up just as a guide for where to push your other hand up to. Slowly push. Slowly push. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Hey, buddy. Okay. Not too many, okay? Go around that way. All right, here we go with our chest flies. Here we go. could do these on top of your Bosu. Good job. All right. Now we have single arm chest presses on the right. So flip it around. Here we go. Slowly and carefully down. My little guy wanted a little snack, so I don't know if you caught a peek with him coming through. Three, two, one. Very good. Ugh. All right. Slide. I hear your crunchy teeth over there. Make sure you squeeze at the top. I don't know if your kiddos do this, but my kiddos love to take the tiniest bites of everything crunchy, and they sound like wood chippers. Whew. Good climbing, buddy. Good job. All right, now we're doing our 1.5 chest presses. Let's try them with 20s if we want to go higher. We can. Don't trouble. All right, here we go. So we're going to push those weights halfway up, then the full way up. Half, full, half, full, half, full, half, full, almost there. Half, I think 20 pounds is just fine for this right now. Good job. All right, we are back to the top. So we have a single arm chest press on the left. Here we go. I don't know why I keep turning around. I have to do it either side, but humor me. All right, really push. Doing great. Still tighten that core even though you're laying on the ground. Good. Ready for those chest flies on the left? 2, 1. There we go. I'm so ready for winter to be over, guys. This is not my favorite season. The darkness really makes me sad, and the cold, just having to prepare extra for everything. I feel like as a parent you have to prepare so much anyway. But then I have to remember as you're trying to wrangle your kids for school to heat up your car. It's a total nightmare, right? And now I'm doing it totally on my own. It's even more so. Just wish my car would heat itself. I know some cars do that, but my very old minivan will not do that for me. All right, here we go. Chest press on the right. Really focus on the squeeze. Don't focus on your to-do list for today. Focus on that squeeze. Haven't done yet? Good. All right. Flies for the last time on this side. Going to get your weights ready for those 1.5 chest presses in your 10 seconds. When you feel that stretch, I want you to squeeze, bring it right back up. Don't frown because it's hard, smile because you can. You can do hard things. On and off this mat. 2020 taught us that. Remember? Oh, good. All right. You're done with those. Now we're going to get both of our weights for those 1.5 chest presses. All right, here we go. I wonder why 10 seconds seems so long in no rest Tabata, but so short when it's our rest time between brutal moves. Got that half rep. Good job. All right, guys, you made it through the upper body portion of this workout. High five. I want you to clear out your space, get a drink, take a minute or so of rest, and we're going to get into our lower body fun sets, okay? See you in just a minute for that. Awesome job. All right, guys, are you ready for some maximum leg fun? Because that's what's about to happen. We've still got our same format for the first part of this leg crushing set. And then we're going to go into some Tabata triplets, and then we're going to do some no rest Tabata. It's going to be really fun. And then we're ending with some no rest Tabata for our abs. So we'll get to that in just a minute, but we're going to start with those 30-10 intervals again 2 times. We're starting with heel elevated front squats. I'm going to be using 50 pounds. I'm going to be elevating my feet on this 35-pound weight plate, and you do what works for you, okay? You have 10 seconds. You totally don't have to elevate for these moves. I'm just doing that to put a little more emphasis on my quads, okay? So I'm cleaning the weights up to here, elevating my heels, and keeping my core tight as I come up and down. And some squats. After this, we'll have some kneeling single leg squats on the left. And the right, of course. Okay, I'm going to put one of my weights down. Okay. I'm going to move this guy. There we go. I'm taking one weight to the shoulder. And I'm just going to come up and stand up with it. You can also come all the way back and come up with it. Whatever you want to do. Good. Same thing on the right. You can use both your weights there, absolutely. Here we go. Again, you can come back to that back leg and come up. My knees don't love that move, so I think I'll let y'all tackle that one if you want. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. We're doing 1.5 squats. I'm going to go back to my heels elevated version of this move. There we go. So, we're going to go down, part way up, down, and up, down, part way up. Good times. Your next move, you're either going to do alternating pistols or lunges. Good. Excellent work. Not easy, but worth it. So, you can either tackle some weighted lunges. You can do body weight lunges. Okay? Or you can tackle some pistols. I have shaky legs. great way to learn these is to do them on a TRX or have a resistance band to help you with some of that weight. Here we go. Back to the front with some heel elevated front squats, because why not? Keep that chest up. You do not want to feel this in your lower back. If you do, you need to lower your weights. Time to go. All right, move that weight plate, or whatever you're using to elevate. I may be really dumb and do this with 2 weights. Keep that back up straight. Keep that core tight. Good. Be strong. We've got that other leg. Go at your own pace here. Having weights above those shoulders really forces you to engage your core. 2, 1. Very good. 1.5 squats. 10 times. Here we go. You can also hold those weights to your side if your shoulders are feeling extra fatigued. I know mine are. Almost there, guys. All right. When you have that much repetition, you don't have to use the heaviest weights in your arsenal. Okay? Last set of pistols or lunges. Here I go. All the way down. Know what's up with that leg today? My balance is no good. There we go. Relatively clean one. All right, awesome job, guys. Take a break. I'm gonna get my kettlebell out for this next set. We have got massively fun deadlift moves to conquer. So I'm going to set our timer up for a Tabata triplet. Breathe it out, stretch it out, and we're going to do single leg deadlifts on one side, the other, and then just regular Romanian deadlifts for our third exercise, okay? Move this fella over here. Start on that left. Here we go. I'm holding the weight in the same side as my working leg. I'm using 53 pounds on my kettlebell. Good, other side. Whew. squeeze. Good. Now we're going to do both legs, deadlift. 3, 2, 1. Keep that back nice and flat. Squeeze. If you want a little more of a challenge, you can do 1.5 deadlifts. Good job. This is not going to feel like a lot of weight at first, but at the end of 12 rounds, you might feel okay, okay? Here we go. This is my Christmas kettlebell. My little guy, my oldest little guy, got that for me for Christmas. Very good. Oh my. All right, here we go. Almost there. Good. So we are 6th round out of 12, which means we're halfway done. Here we go. You can do 1.5. Squeeze. So since my little guy had pink eye, and the other kids had to go with their dad for the night, we had a little slumber party. We had so much fun. We really needed that. When you have multiple littles, you don't get a whole lot of time with them individually. And I'll say that's when the one blessing out of being divorced is you get more opportunity for that. Very good. Last weekend I got some time with my oldest son, which is really nice. And then I'll get some time with my little girl as well. This next weekend, so gotta look for the blessings. Sometimes they're really hard to find. Doesn't mean that everything else isn't really hard, but there are some good things happening all around us. Last one in our 3rd round. Here we go. Really squeeze. Good. All right. Oh, heavens. Here we go. Last round of these. Here we go. Keep that back straight. Do not let it roll forward or those shoulders roll forward. I know you want to. Believe me, I want you to. Okay. Here we go. Last one on the right. Second. Good. Woo. Good times. Nice. You can also, if you're totally gassed, do a mime it out deadlift every other one. Okay? Still squeeze those glutes as though you had 1,000,000 pounds in your hand. Good. Oh.
Activity complete.
Nice. Take a drink. You got through that. We have 2 no rest Tabata sets to do, which will only be regular Tabata. They won't be Tabata triplets. We're going to do calf raises, okay? Whew. On one leg, and then we're going to hop. Then we do calf raises on the other leg and hop, okay? 4 times per leg. We will get absolutely no rest, which will stink, but will also be great. So I am thinking of elevating my toes for these, in which case I'll use my trusty plate. So what I'm thinking is try to elevate and do our calf raises just like that, okay? I'm going to use a weight. I might use 2, and that's how we'll do it, okay? I'm going to get my timer set up for that. We'll have 10 seconds. I'll use about 30 pounds per hand, I think, for those lovely single leg calf raises. Hopefully I'll be able to stay balanced. Nope. Alright guys, I had a little blooper that I couldn't really get beyond. So we are going to do our single leg calf raises. I'm going to try my body weight first just to get my balance going. And then we'll see about adding weights because I about lost my life here a minute ago. Here we go, 10 seconds. So we're working on balance here, we're working on control. We are lifting to that elevation and lowering the heel, okay? It's okay if you mess up, your calves are still getting fatigued. 3, 2, 1. Good, alright. In the rest, we're hopping. 3, 2, 1. Good. Alright, here we go, other leg. Sometimes. And 1. Alright, hop. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to grab my 215s, put them on my shoulders. Now that I think I've got a little more balance tackled. Four, 3, 2, 1. Good. You can hop with those weights too. Oh, that's not fun. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Ouch. Alright, other side. Aren't you glad you voted for this? Absolutely. No more snacks there, Mr. Cookie Monster. Whew. There we go. Ah, no more snacks. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Alright. There we go. We're on round 3. Woo. Really squeeze. Even to make sure balance. Woo. Alright. Hop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah! Awful. Uh-oh. You okay, fella? 4, 2, 1. Good, hop. Okay, one more round after this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Whew. 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Last side. Whew. How you doing? Not easy, but worth it. You wanted full body. Full body you got. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got it. You finished. All right. We have one more no rest Tabata set to do. We are going to do sit-ups. You can do those weighted or not, but in the 10-second rest, we're going to do side-to-side toe touches, okay? So I'm going to move my weight out of the way. You can absolutely add some weights to this fun. Make sure you can see. All right. And you have 10 seconds. Eight sets of this is going to be a lot of fun. There we go. You can do some pullovers. You can keep those knees bent. And do a through the window sit-up. One. Good. And the break. Good. Here we go. Extra little challenge for those shoulders and lats too. Who doesn't want that? Maybe I should say, who doesn't need that? I don't know if we're loving it right now. Good, here come the sit-ups again. At least if you're constantly moving, you're not thinking about how much time you have left. Oh yeah, party time. Oh, here we go. Side to side toe taps. Good. There we go. We're on 4 of 8. Good. Go to your happy place, which is right here, right now. Okay? Think about your muscles getting stronger. Think about them talking to each other and inviting their friends to the muscle building party. Ooh, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Side to side. Good. Ooh, okay. We're at 6 of 8, guys. We're getting so close. No rest to bottom. There we go. only taken me this whole Tabata set to realize that just putting the weight down behind me is a lot more efficient. It's alright. We learn at different paces. Here we go. Awesome. Last one. Ooh, there we go. Last side to side toe tap. Oh, you can do it. 2, 1. Guys, you are all done for today. You got your full body workout in less than an hour if you didn't take off the brakes. And hopefully you had a lot of fun doing it. So what I want you to do now is wipe yourself off, clear your space, and we will do a cool down to thank our amazing bodies for what they've done. See you in just a second. All right, guys, let's thank our amazing bodies with a good cool down. All right. We have so much to cool down. Where do we start? Let's start with some bit rockers. Decompress that spine and dynamically stretch out our hamstrings. But why not? Awesome. Let's take our hands down in the front, come down to your forearms if you're able. Stretch those hamstrings. Roll the shoulders forward so that we're stretching our upper back as well. Alright, let's lower down into a froggy pose, okay? Stretching the inner thighs here. Our feet are out relatively wide. Coming down to our forearms and really sinking our hips back. This is not a super flexible place for me or for lots of us, so hang out here and try to breathe. Excellent. Bring those knees in. Bring one knee in front. And we're just going to just kind of twist to one side. Torso, stretching our back. Awesome. All right. Heels together. We'll let that other side in a second. Flap those wings like a butterfly. And push down. Other leg back. Stretching the torso, still kind of opening up those hips, stretching the glutes a little. Awesome. Both feet out in front. Inhale up, exhale up and over. Right, cross that right arm over, hook with the left, look over the right shoulder. Pat yourself on the back with that very same arm, pull the elbow across. Same thing, other side, left arm across, hook with the right, hook over your left shoulder. Hello, everyone. Pat yourself on the back. Pull that elbow. Interlace those fingers, push forward. that. Come on your belly. Reach for those toes. Other side. And push it back. Put some weight in those palms to stretch out your lat. And you are all done for today.
Activity completed.
You heard it first here, ladies and gentlemen. The robot lady told us we are all done for today. Awesome job. Wipe it off. Thank your amazing body, and I'll see you back up with the camera for your send-off. All right, guys, amazing job crushing this full body strength workout in under 1 hour. I will not talk your leg off since I know you've got places to go and people to see, but I do want you to remember before you go to take a lot of water with you wherever you're going, whether it's to work or other responsibilities. I want you to get a healthy post-workout meal on your plate 30 to 90 minutes after this workout. Email us at velvethammerfitness@gmail.com with any nutrition questions or if you need some online personal training or nutritional counseling, okay? Make sure to stretch some more throughout the day. You can do that in between breaks at work, okay? Make sure you stay nice and limber and that your mobility is good so you don't get injured. Other than that, love those difficult people. They're everywhere, and they're in quarantine with you if you're in quarantine, so you won't have any trouble finding them, but you may have some trouble loving them, so try extra hard, okay? Other than that, make those goals a priority, crush them as you can, but don't forget from where you've come, okay? Don't forget how awesome you are and how awesome you've been to this point. And don't let comparison be the thief of your joy, because it'll do it. It'll snatch it right up from you, and we don't want that to happen, okay? Know that I'm very proud of you, and whether you felt like you were full body fierce by the end of this workout, or whether you felt like you were full body floppy by the end of this workout, you finished, and as always, it is your health today and every day, so you better hit it hard. Boom! Have an awesome day, an awesome week. I hope that this was a fun January Patron's Choice for you, and I'll see you very, very soon. I'm always proud of you.